So it's great to be here, and I know that this was short notice, not only for you, but also for me.
After matching an investment of $1.5 million in a partnership program under the federal government's Economic Action Plan, the Port Authority will get 3 projects underway early in the new year.
There are some $24 billion all told of infrastructure funding that have been committed across Canada, and that involves over $8 billion of federal government funding. And I'm pleased to say that over 40% of the 5,000 or so projects are already in action.
In the case of the Port Authority, the projects include seismic upgrades to the Atlan Terminal, replacing deteriorating culverts at the Ridley Island Causeway, and adding a new 1-kilometer-long underwater pipe that will supply water to Ridley Island, which will also serve the coal terminal and Prince Rupert Grain. The Port Authority's president says even the port has faced financial restraints during tough economic times, and says this infrastructure stimulus fund came at an opportune time.
They were projects while we recognized that there was concerns over reliability, and not so much safety, but just mainly reliability. The reliability of the water service to Ridley Island. The safety of this building that we're in was important as well. But there were projects that were sitting there knowing that we had to get onto them, and so this stimulus funding really stimulated the movement of those projects forward so that we could get working on them.
Funding decisions are made against accountability criteria and local priorities. Weston says the federal government is working to ensure that decisions made in Ottawa are happening on the ground in local municipalities. It's expected that replacing the culverts will take between 3 to 6 months, about 4 months to install a water line, and about a year for the seismic upgrades to the building, since the ties will be a continual factor. For CFTK TV News in Prince Rupert, I'm Sahar Nassimdoost.